Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today's video is going to be a plan with me for September 2024's intro pages in my A5 Archer and Olive reading journal. If you're interested in seeing that, please stick around. Here we are in my A5 reading journal. I'm going to be using these pink sheets from an Archer and Olive notepad. I'll be using this stamp set from Everyday Explorers Co. This stamp set from My Favorite Things. I'll be using this stamp set, which is also from My Favorite Things. These letter stamps from Carrie Bradford. I'll be using two different washi tapes. And I'll also be using these 3 different distressed oxides as well as my black VersaFine ink. I have been doing cover pages in my reading journal all year, utilizing these different colors in the pastel notepad from Archer and Olive, and I really didn't know what color to use for September. I kind of messed up last month in using orange, which I meant to save for October, and in my mind I was thinking of doing purple for September, but now I want to save purple for October because I feel like orange and purple make sense as Halloween colors. So I was kind of at a loss and then decided that I'd have to use pink for September. Not a very September color, but that's okay. I'm starting out with putting down these sheets of pink paper for my TBR, my cover page, and now I'm going in with these stamps from Carrie Bradford to put in September and TBR. I kind of went from the center then out to the sides when putting these stamps down, and because of that I am not centered for September. So because I'm not centered for September, I decided to do my deco on the cover page towards the left of September versus towards the right, which is what I usually do. I do think it's good that I am switching it up a bit for sure. So I'm not mad about the fact that I had to do the deco on the left side. I went in with the cracked pistachio distressed oxide and I guess you'd call it like a paint stroke stamp first. And then I'm using a paint splatter stamp with the shaded lilac distressed oxide. And then the last little bit here is I'm using this broken china distressed oxide with this kind of abstract stamp from Everyday Explorers Co. And now that I have all of that done, I'm going to go ahead and put down the kind of titles for these 2 pages, which are my monthly and then this kind of miscellaneous page. I did stamp miscellaneous off camera just to move things along, and I am going to stamp the by the day title off camera as well. I just needed to get the banner down first because the Y's do hang off the page, or off of that pink paper I should say, and I wanted them to be on the white paper. Now that I have the kind of titles down, I am going in with my deco stamps. The only issue with what I did this time around is that I like to usually do the deco first and then the letters after for these little banners here. That way you don't cover up the black ink. So maybe next time around I need to, put the colored paper down first, put the deco down, and then stamp the titles. But after putting all of that deco down, I did go in with my 2 washi tapes and add just a couple little pieces onto those 2 pages, and then I'm going to go in and put a couple pieces on my cover page as well as a piece on my TBR page. I did add a little bit towards the deco area of the TBR, but I'm also going to put a piece up towards the top so that it looks as if that TBR is being held down on the page by the piece of washi. And the last thing I'm doing here is just adding in my my lines as a border using my Micron in 08 and this B5 Archer and Olive stencil that I'm kind of obsessed with. It's like a stencil ruler. And I am gonna erase all of my pencil marks. I had quite a few pencil marks on this page to just kind of make sure I was centering everything, and sometimes that works and sometimes that doesn't, but I'm very happy with the way these September pages came out, and I hope that you all enjoyed this plan with me. I always have a fun time filming these, and as always, everyone, please be safe. Bye bye.